EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for the weekend, August 12th and 13th, 2023. It is the weekend video forecast that is proudly sponsored by Pitch a Tent Rental Company in Fogelsville, Pennsylvania, which also serves the greater Lehigh Valley and surrounding regions. If you need a tent erected, they can help you out with that. Need tables and chairs? They have those too. If your wife or daughter says they must have the white padded kind, yep, they have them too. Throwing a party with 100 alleged friends, they can help. No matter what the party, whether it's a baby shower, bar mitzvah, sweet 16, wedding, or wake, they can help you celebrate. Visit them at pitchatentrentals.com and save 10% when you mention EPAWA in the comments section when you submit for a reservation inquiry. They are Pitch a Tent Rental Company in Fogelsville, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the weekend video forecast. So today, it's going to be a partly cloudy day for most of it. We're going to have hotter temperatures this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. You see above me, 85 to 90s is spread literally both days, Saturday and Sunday. But you see the thunderstorm icon above me in the today video. Today's icon is the thunderstorm icon there, and then tomorrow is mostly sunny. That's how I think the weekend's going to play out. So if you have any outdoor activities scheduled for the weekend and you want to figure out the better day of the two to do anything, it's going to be Sunday. However, not all areas will see thunderstorms today. Okay, I think it's mainly, if we take I-78 as the dividing line between north and south, when I say northern regions, I'm talking about north of I-78, there's the opportunity for some scattered thunderstorms, and south of 78 is going to be more stray or isolated today. Okay, we have this low pressure that is moving through the northeastern portions of the Great Lakes, and it's moving off in this direction. There is a weak frontal boundary. This is just a weak frontal. First of all, you have a warm front with it and a weak frontal boundary back behind it. This is not a repeat from Monday, okay, not to that level, but there is some severe potential today as we are warm sectored. So the warm front, along the warm front, there's the opportunity for some strong gusty winds with some of these storms today. There could be an isolated tornado earlier on in the threat period, which I'm going to get into in a minute. I'm going to give you the exact timing of this, of what we're dealing with. And then we have a straight line wind threat coming in for mainly north central Pennsylvania, and it's because it's coming in so late, okay? So the timing's really just not there today with this particular system that's going to give us an all-out threat like we had on Monday, all right? So just want to clear the air with that from the get-go. Here's what the Storm Prediction Center has for today. It has a slight risk over a very large area, and southeast PA and then central New Jersey and south is also marginal, and then pretty much nothing down by the southern Delmarva area, which is some regular thunderstorm mentions. But the entire area here in yellow is in a slight risk for severe, which is a 15% chance of seeing severe weather within 25 miles of any given point within that yellow region. I'm going to do my little drawings today because everybody loves my little drawings, right? I think it's going to be a north of Harrisburg threat, north of Allentown threat, and kind of go over like this. That's where I would take. I think they have the line too far south as far as slight risk. Micromanaging here a little bit, but I really think it doesn't get that far south with severe weather. Could there be an isolated thunderstorm this far south that goes in between those two lines? Yes, absolutely. Is it going to be severe? Probably not. I think your best chance is going to be across north central and northeast PA is the best chance to see any severe weather today. And the severe mode is going to be primarily early on. You're going to have some wind and maybe even isolated tornado threat earlier in the threat period, and then after that, when that weak front moves through, you'll have the opportunity for primarily just a straight line wind threat. Okay, so that's today. Let's get into the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm going to shut this off at mid-afternoon. You got some thunderstorms popping over here over north central Pennsylvania. With this particular batch coming through initially is where you would have any kind of tornado threat, because that's when the warm front is at its closest point. So you have a southeasterly wind and then competing winds at different levels that could produce a tornado with one of these. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a tornado warning across northeast Pennsylvania today, most notably. This is going to move into northern New Jersey and die out. And then once we get later in the evening hours, we have a line of storms here moving through, and this could present a wind threat, but it's coming in so late. This is looking at 10 o'clock, so it's going to be in weakening mode at this point because you're losing the instability that you had for most of the day. This is where you would have your straight line wind threat, but it's going to be mainly for places like Williamsport, Lock Haven, Selinsgrove, maybe Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, but then further southeast, is going to be less because these storms are going to be falling apart. You could have some nocturnal storms getting all the way down here to at or below the I-78 corridor. This is awfully late. This is looking at past midnight at this point. So at the time this comes through, it's awfully late. And the HRR is doing pretty much the same thing, except it doesn't have that early activity. That early activity right here is not shown on the high-resolution rapid refresh. And then we do have this activity coming in later. It's not so much, it's more of a broken line, but it's showing the fact that there's not really that much instability to work with here at this point at 10 o'clock at night. So it's really not doing anything other than garden variety storms. So I'm not really thrilled with this threat today. I'm not. I think there's... a slight risk is slight. It is a slight risk. It's not an enhanced risk. I don't expect an upgrade, at least not in our area. And if they put an upgrade in here, I'll be surprised. And I'll probably be a little angry with them that they did that, because I don't see anything that really, even though the soundings are very supportive of that kind of thing, I just don't think that the activity is going to be there and the timing is there for really to have an enhanced risk within our region, within our coverage region. So I think a slight risk is enough for those northern areas, again, mainly north of I-78, for that to occur. But to go any more than that, I think is a little bit of a push. I know some people on Twitter that I follow have been pushing for that idea from the Storm Prediction Center. I just don't agree with it. I think it's going to be more... the timing is just not there, okay? And if you're going to have anything severe, I think it's going to be with that initial push that the NAM is showing right here with any straight-line winds or possible isolated tornadoes. When this comes in later, again, that Lock Haven to Williamsport, Sealands Grove up to Wilkes-Barre corridor could see that, and that is the northern areas that I spoke of that could have that severe thunderstorm potential. That risk for that late evening stuff, mid to late evening, is going to be straight line winds at that point when it is at a congealed line of some sort. Whether it looks like that or whether it looks like this remains to be seen. But again, I'm not really too thrilled overall with this threat. Once this moves through, Sunday is not going to lower temperatures at all. We're going to have temperatures very similar. Whatever you have today is probably what you're going to have here on Sunday as well. But we are going to mostly sunny skies here on Sunday. And then Monday, the next system is going to be approaching, but I think most of the day, if not all of it, is going to be completely dry until we get to the evening hours. And we have some rain moving again with a warm front, some rain moving through, and some isolated thunderstorms with that as well in the overnight period. Monday night. So you're going to have increasing clouds later in the day on Monday after starting off partly cloudy or mostly sunny, partly cloudy. Clouds increase late in the day, and then you have the rain moving through during the evening and overnight. And then here on Tuesday, there's still the opportunity for at least an isolated chance for a shower or storm until this completely pulls away. And I think we're back to mostly sunny skies both Wednesday and Thursday with very temperate conditions in the lower to middle 80s both of those days. Mostly sunny skies both Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, we have another cold front that could move through the region and give us some more scattered showers and thunderstorms. We're going to cross that bridge when we get there next week. I say it all the time. We're going to cross that bridge when we get there. That's going to be next week's deal. If we have anything important from the National Weather Service to put out as far as severe thunderstorm warnings or whatever, we will certainly do that in our social media channels over the weekend. I know I don't have another video update and again until Monday morning, as we'll discuss this system coming in late Monday night or overnight Monday evening, Monday night into Tuesday morning. But right now, the severe potential over the weekend, which is today, will be disseminated with any information from the National Weather Service as they release it today, if they do. And there could be a severe thunderstorm watch going up at some point today for those northern areas that I spoke of. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for the weekend, August 12th and 13th, 2023. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.